something exceedingly and abundantly above all that I could ask or think. But in 2026, I'm going to do something different. I'm going higher, I'm going greater, I'm going farther, and I'm going deeper because I'm tired of just taking up space. If you got folk in your life, they just around you taking up space, you better find some other folk to be around. If you got situations in your life that's not producing anything, then get up out of that situation. If you're around things that's not making you happy or that's not pleasing for you, get out of it. I don't care if it's a job, if it's a relationship, if it's I don't care what it is, if it's not working. And you know God done planted you, then you got some decisions you got to make. I'm not going to just be taking up space for the sake of taking up space, but I'm going to produce me some fruit because he gave me another year of grace. Look at what he says. He said, and he answered and said unto him, Lord, don't bother it. Jesus said to God, to Father, just leave it alone. Some of you should have died in 2025 because you wouldn't produce. But Jesus stepped in. He said, just leave him alone. He said, leave him alone. Because if you give me a little more time to work with him, if you give me another year just to hold them, mold them, and fold them, then I promise you that they're going to produce some fruit. I got some folk in here right now, all you're living off of is Jesus' grace. That's the only reason you still here. The only reason you didn't die is because Jesus stepped in and said, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Let me dig around them. Because they're connected to things that are dying. The problem with this tree, and the reason it couldn't bear fruit in that season, is because it was the roots had started being connected to other roots that was causing it not to be able to produce the way it needed to produce. And Jesus said that all I got to do is cut some things around it. I got to cut off those liars. I got to cut off those backbiters. I got to cut off those negative folk. I got to cut off your stinking thinking. I got to cut off that perimeter. I got to cut off those folk that's trying to kill you. I got to cut them off. Just let me cut it. Give me some time and watch me cut them off. And how many of you had to let some folk go in 2025 and you didn't even understand why? But Jesus said, I needed to cut them off. I needed to cut them off because they were slowly killing you. And not only am I going to cut them off, what you don't know about dung is poop. He said, I need to cut them off, and then I'm going to put some around them. Because there's life in the poop. For those of you who know anything about fertilizer, fertilizers help to regenerate. But the problem with regeneration is it stinks. But the blessing is, while it's working, it keeps away those things or those people that can't deal with your funk. God put some funk around you to keep some folk away from you. He let me stink so I could think. Tell your neighbor, he let me stink for a season. He let me stink for a season. But when I started growing up, oh my God, oh my God. Because here's what he said. He said, and if it bear fruit, now that you got my attention, what is your intention? This is what you got to ask folk that come into your life. Now that you got my attention, what's your intention? Everybody that you run into not supposed to be connected to you. Everybody that say hello don't mean hello. They're going to show you some hell before they got a made up mind that they're getting ready to do something to you, and you better be able to see it. He said, and if it bear fruit well, they're going to be all right. But if not, cut it down. Don't you sit here another year. Asia, LaShanya, Angie, Keisha, I'm calling names. Artesia, don't make me keep going. Don't make me keep going. Little Bush, I see you. Don't you sit here, Tiffany, another year and don't give God what he needs from you. Stacy, because if you don't, he's going to cut you down. My God, my God. Come on, you can do better than that. The doors in God's house is open. The doors in God's house is open. Another year of grace.